Now, let's take a deeper dive into the King James Version Only Cult. As most of you know, I have become ever more distrustful of the King James Version. I keep finding more and more verses that were deliberately corrupted by the Anglican and I'm sure Roman Catholic translators of the King James Version. So much so that I can no longer trust that what I'm reading in the King James Version is actually what the Bible says. Remember that the Bible is not the translation that you hold in your hands. It's not the KJV or the ASV, the NIV, or the ESV. The Bible is the ancient Hebrew text of the Old Testament and the ancient Greek text of the New Testament. Those who do not understand that are doomed to error and even heresy. So if you want to know what God is actually telling us through the words of the book that He gave us, you want a translation that is as faithful as possible to the Bible, according to your reading level. If you are a Christian, you want to read and hear what God is actually saying, not what a corrupt translator is trying to make you believe. And yes, the translators of the King James Version were corrupt. Maybe not all of them, but enough of them so that the King James Version cannot be trusted as a correct translation of the Bible. There are so many errors in the KJV that I am forced to accept the fact that those errors were deliberate. They did it on purpose, and I am sick to even think about this. The fact that many Christians don't seem to care makes this even worse. I don't care how much good has been done using the King James Version. None of that good changes the fact that the Anglicans and Roman Catholics under King James deliberately, with malice aforethought, corrupted the translation of the Bible to try and make it say something that it does not. Not everything, but enough that it makes it impossible to trust the KJV without double-checking everything that it says. And I just do not have time to do that while I am trying to do my daily reading. The straw that broke the camel's back for me was the corruption of this verse. Quote, "But stay alert at all times, praying that you will have strength to escape all these things that are going to take place and to stand before the Son of Man," close quote. And that's Luke 21:36, New American Standard Bible, speaking Jesus' words about the Great Tribulation. The problem is that the King James Version translators deliberately corrupted that verse. They knew what it should have said. They knew the Greek, but they chose to insert a Roman Catholic corruption. Here's what the KJV says. See if you can detect the change or the corruption. Quote, "Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man," close quote. What the Anglicans did to that verse is beyond horrifying. And I feel bad that it took me so long to discover what the Anglicans have done to us for more than 300 years. Wouldn't the pre-tribulation rapture cultists have been so successful in brainwashing us if Luke 21:36 had been translated correctly? No. In fact, the pre-trib heresy would have been shouted down because we all would have understood that escaping the Great Tribulation will require strength, not the rapture. In fact, more Christians would have been awake to what is happening right now if evil Anglican translators had not sinned against us and against God. And yes, I believe that many, if not most, of the King James Version translators are burning in hell right now because they were not and never were Christians. That's it for this Shockcast. Again, hit like, click subscribe, and whack that little bell. And please share this video or the MP3 below. After you've done all that, leave a comment. I like seeing what you have to say about what was said here. Your input is welcome, even if it disagrees. Then help keep Omega Shock and the Shockcast alive. There's a link below that can help you do that. I am truly grateful for all of you who have helped this ministry continue. May God bless you for your generosity. Also, subscribe to The Shock Letter at theshockletter.com and read my books for free, When Jacob Returns and Ezekiel's Fire. You do not want to get caught by what is coming.